on a quiet stretch of road in Summerville, South Carolina, long after the traffic has faded and the night settles into the pine woods, people still see something they can't explain. A light, floating, moving, without a source. No headlights, no lantern, no sound, just a glow. That shouldn't be there. The stories center around a place called Sheep Island Road, an old route that cut through swamp and forest, long before modern development reached this part of the Lowcountry. These woods once flanked an active railroad line, part of the same rail network that made this corner of South Carolina one of the most connected stretches of the antebellum South. People saw something along that road so often, so consistently, that they stopped calling it by its old name. They just started calling it Light Road. Subdivisions have come, streetlights, paved roads, but the stories didn't disappear because people kept seeing it. Witnesses described the same thing over and over, a small glowing orb, sometimes blue, sometimes green, sometimes faintly white or yellow. It appears in the distance, hovers, then begins to move, slow at first, then faster, sometimes even following the road itself. Local tradition says there's a way to call it out. Stop your car, kill the engine, flash your high beams. The sounds of the forest go quiet. The crickets stop, the frogs stop. And then, the light appears, moving, side to side, like a lantern being carried by someone who knows exactly where they're going. And just as suddenly as it arrives, it's gone. No trace, no explanation. Like many Southern ghost stories, the Summerville light is built on a specific kind of grief. In the 1800s, a railroad conductor worked this line. Every night at midnight, his wife would walk out to meet him, lantern in hand, as his train came through. It was their ritual. Rain or cold or dark of night, she'd be there, light raised, waiting. One night, the train never came. Hours passed before she learned the truth. The train had derailed. Her husband had been killed in the wreck, decapitated, some say, in the twisted steel. His head never recovered. She never accepted it. Night after night, she returned to the same spot, lantern raised, waiting for a train that would never arrive. They say she kept coming until the day she died, and some say she never stopped. But not everyone believes it's a ghost. For years, the easy explanations were swamp gas, igniting naturally in the humid low-country air, or distant headlights, bent and distorted by temperature layers. But in 2025, USGS seismologist Susan Howe proposed something far more specific. Summerville sits atop the fault system connected to the 1886 Charleston earthquake, one of the most destructive seismic events ever recorded on the East Coast. Around magnitude 7, felt as far away as Wisconsin, 60 people dead, 2,000 buildings damaged. Howe noticed that many Summerville light sightings coincided with periods of low-level seismic activity. Earthquakes too small to feel consciously, but not too small to leave a trace. Witness accounts described cars shaking, doors swinging on their own, noises upstairs, a feeling of unease. Almost textbook descriptions, Howe said, of shaking at the edge of human perceptibility. Her theory: earthquake lights. When the earth shifts, pressure on underground rock may release gases like radon or methane toward the surface. Old railroad steel, left in piles when the tracks were replaced, could provide the spark to ignite them. The result? A glowing orb hovering above the ground, moving, drifting, then gone. And why do so many ghost legends involve lights over railroad tracks? Howe found the same pattern across the South. Lights, lanterns, railroad lines. Maybe those ghosts are illuminating shallow active faults. Even now, people still go looking for it. Late at night, engines off, windows down, waiting in the dark for something, anything, to appear. Some leave disappointed, others don't. They go home with a story, And the same quiet certainty, they saw something real. Maybe it's the Earth itself, shifting in the dark, releasing energy it's held since 1886. Maybe it's a woman with a lantern, still walking a road that no longer looks the way she remembers it, still waiting for a train that isn't coming. Or maybe, on certain nights, on certain roads, the past doesn't stay buried, and sometimes it shows itself as a light in the dark.